We have with us Rajesh Chandra ji, an enthusiast Buddhist scholar, a devotee, an activist, and an entrepreneur, we can say, who is doing an enormous job in his Dhamma Yatra in propagating Buddha Dharma in a very meaningful way. He is also the chairman of the Sanvaya Seva Sansthan, which is very closely knitted with UP Tourism in their propagation of Buddha Dharma in the land of his birth. So, welcome to our channel, Rajesh ji.
Thank you, Madhusree.
Actually, there's a great news nowadays that your organization has been selected as an associate organization in the International Tripitaka Chanting Festival, and which is being headed by the Mahapasika Vangmodikse. So it's a great news and congratulations for that. And so, on your aspect, how do you think that this Tripitaka chanting can propagate Buddhism in his land of birth?
Actually, the Tripitaka is the essence of Buddhism, the Buddha Vachana. No need to say Pali Tripitaka is the Buddha Vachana. And when those words chant in the air, they create a very positive energy, a spiritual energy. And that we are doing since last 20 years. And actually it is being done by International Tripitaka Chanting Council, and Sister Vangmodikse is the executive director of that organization, as well as Light of Buddha Foundation. And this campaigning is running since last 20 years from 2006. It's now 20th year, and I am associated with this activity from the very beginning, but recently years I came in close contact to International Tripitaka Chanting Council, and this year International Tripitaka Chanting Council India is organized. ITCC India, and Sanvaya Seva Sansthan is playing a major role there.
So what are the means, I'd like to know very specifically, what are the means how you can propagate Dhamma in his land of origin?
This Tripitaka chanting, we see this is very effective. Even those who don't understand Pali language, they sit there silently and feel the vibration of Buddha Vachana. That give a kind of solace, a kind of peace, and kind of a spiritual energy to everyone. Because the peace and the metta of Buddha is beyond words. His words, Buddha's words, just create the environment, the circumstance there, and under the Bodhi tree it becomes multiplied emotional energy, spiritual energy. So we do that there in that way.
As we all know that Buddhists are very little in population in a country like India. So how do you think that we can propagate Dhamma in this land of Buddha's origin?
Of course, as you say, data-wise, Buddhist population is very less in India, but followers of Buddhas are very much in India. Indirectly, directly on paper, declared Buddhist, they may be small in numbers, but there are Vipassana practitioners who deeply believe in Buddha, who practice Vipassana. Declarely they are not Buddhist, but they practice Buddhism. Likewise, there are Osho followers who are not declared Buddhist, but they have deep faith for Buddha. They have deep surrender around the Buddha and Buddha's philosophy. Likewise, there are Dr. Ambedkarite followers. They have deep devotion for Buddha due to Baba Saheb Dr. Ambedkar, who adopted Buddhism in 1956. So their impact is there. There are many other sects in India, particularly Mahayani sects in Ladakh, Arunachal, Sikkim. Those are original Buddhist, born Buddhist. They are also here. So if you say follower of Buddha,
people are practicing art of living through Buddhism.
Yes. So On declared way, on paper, they may be less in number, but follower of Buddha, they are majority in India.
Indian government is very keen in promoting Buddhism across Asia or globally. So how do you think that Buddhism can be promoted to overseas?
Actually,
In which way?
from since Samrat Ashoka, King Ashoka's period, Buddhism has been a very soft power of India to have our external relations with our diplomatic relations with other countries. No need to say, King Ashoka was a very visionary king who associated all Southeast Asian countries with India in a metta way, in a dhammic way, and his path is being followed by Government of India nowadays. When Government of India is making his ties with the Southeast Asian countries using Buddha and Buddhism, his peace message, his compassion message, no need to say this, the whole continent, the continent Asia is going to be rich in many ways, in economic ways, in diplomatic ways, and even in financial ways, and you may say in business and trades, etc., as well as art and culture as well. So India is doing that.
Our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he is often talking about the Indic Buddhist culture of Asia. And then again we are seeing that there is a saying that they are taking all these dhammas into the Sanatani Dhamma. Even Buddhism is included in the Sanatani Dhamma. So what is your view on that?
No, it's not like that. Actually, this is the, you say, Nahi vere neverani sammantid kadachana. Nahi vere neverani sammantid kadachana avere nicha sammanti es dhammo sanantano. What Buddha says, that hatred is not seized by hatred. Hatred is seized only by the love or the metta or the loving kindness. This is the es dhammo sanantano. This is Sanatan Dharma. So basically, Buddhism is Sanatan Dharma. And what I see nowadays, they are approaching toward Buddhism. They are following toward Buddhism. They are finding their roots in Buddhism. That is Sanatan. Sanatan means which was true in the past, which is true today, and which will be true in the future as well. So what is true?
All the dhammas which have their origin in this Indian subcontinent.
Yes. So what is true? Metta was true in the ancient also. It's true today, and it will be true in future also. Hatred is never true, not in ancient, not in modern, not in future. So
as you just say that Buddhism can be a soft power in today's world. So do you think that this peaceful term of Buddhism can solve the issues in today's world of turmoil?
no question about it. Not only this here in Asia or country, even in our families, only the soft power solves the tussles. Every tussle, every fight or fear, every tension is removed only by the peace, only by the metta.
Peace and metta.
Yeah, peace and metta. That is the global power. Yes. And not only Asia, but nowadays this Buddhism is being taken in global scenario as the fastest growing religion of the world. In European countries, the sociologists of their scholars of universities, they are assessing that by 2050, almost half of the Europe will be Buddhist. They are adopting Buddhism. In India, there is another kind of shadow that who follow Buddhism. They are from downtrodden classes. They are from untouchable classes. This is the Dhamma of Dr. Ambedkar. But in foreign countries, there is no such kind of any scenario. Even the Hollywood stars, Bollywood stars, and the scientists, scholars,
They are embracing Buddhism.
I mean, they are embracing Buddhism. Berkeley in USA is known as the Buddhist capital of USA, and Sister Wangmo Dixie is from Berkeley. She is running a Dharma college there, and her husband, Dr. Richard Dixie, he is running that college there, and those are the couple who are the center of international Tripitaka chanting at Bodh Gaya. Yeah.
Thank you, Rajesh ji, for your Dhamma talks, and in a very meaningful way you have given us that in this world of conflict, compassion and metta can only solve our problems.
Of course, no.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here. Yeah.